everybody to this very exciting moment. I'm Paula Fletcher, City Councillor for Ward 30, and I'm going to ask everybody to come in here. We have our wonderful officers from 55 Division, and the street will be blocked right here, so feel free to stand out so you can see everything. I'll invite everybody to come over. And I'd ask Kathy to come up. Where is Kathy? Here. Oh, can you ask everybody to come over onto the street so we can see straight on, please?
Hello， 大家好，首先就歡迎大家嚟參加今日嘅活動。咁頭先就市議員方卓儀女士佢頭先同大家講，即係今日我哋咧就有警察喺度幫我哋維持呢個秩序嘅，所以大家可以行出嚟路邊咧就唔使睇旁邊，所以咧行喺個中間呢個角就可以睇到清楚啲。
And before we start, can we get a round of applause for the wonderful pipers that are opening our ceremony this morning? Thank you so very, very much. And this morning we're here not just to unveil the lions. This is a special city project, but I have to say it's also a labor of love. It's more than a city monument. It is a community monument. These lions belong to this community. It shows the strength of our community, all of you here today.
今日我哋係舉行呢個中華門第一期工程呢個雙獅嘅揭幕工程。呢兩隻獅子咧唔單止係即係今日嘅活動，唔單止係揭開呢兩隻獅子，同埋係慶祝我哋呢個社區嘅活動。因為呢兩隻獅子係贈送俾呢個社區，同埋贈送俾多倫多市政府。
And this is, as you know, just the beginning, what we're starting here today. It's the beginning of a beautiful archway that will grace this corner within the years to come. It's just the beginning.
呢個兩隻獅子咧，即係安放起嚟係只係一個開始。咁呢個第二步就係會舉行中華門呢個正式嘅建築工程，咁就要開始籌款嘅工作。
And this vision, this dream, this labor of love was initiated, has been held together and driven by the terrific East Chinatown Chamber of Commerce, who've made sure that the first installation in Toronto of a wonderful contribution to show Chinese culture to the entire city is here in East Chinatown. And I would like to call up the president of the East Chinatown Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Dale Chung. Please welcome Dale Chung.
依家特別歡迎東區華商會會長張志全先生，因為佢哋係呢個中華門嘅籌辦委員會。
尊敬嘅陳小玲總領事，尊敬嘅各位嘉賓，今日咧就我代表東區華商會喺呢度歡迎大家就參加呢個聚會，咁咧就希望即係大家即係咁樣支持我哋好感謝。
Madam Chen from the Consul General of China and all honorable guests. Today we are very happy to have everyone here to help to celebrate the opening of this phase 1 of the China Gate. We thank you everyone for your support so far, and we are very delighted. We are reaching where we are right now.
President Dale Chung has mentioned that Madame Chen is here from the Chinese Embassy. I'm sure you know that the 2 lions were graciously donated by the government of China. I'd like to call up Madame Chen, and Kathy, can you explain that? Madame Chen.
依家有請中華人民共和國駐多倫多總領事館嘅總領事陳小玲女士講話。有請中國駐多倫多總領事館總領事陳小玲女士講話。
大家好。I have to say in Mandarin first and greeting everyone, right? And respected Mr. David, old friend, but I just suddenly forget the name. And Fletcher, and also the city councillors, 莊會長同埋東區華商會嘅各位朋友，大家早上好啦，實在係下午啦，係咯。This is a very happy occasion. Standing here is still that I'm really getting excited. I know that everyone is expected to unveil the line, to see the line once again. Actually, I was here several times because of the lines. And today I'm so happy to see that the lines already been placed here. And also you see the new stage here, the steps. Everyone, Mrs. Fletcher, you've done a good job. And also 張先生啊，你哋真係話將會做好多事情。And I do appreciate very much that the Chinese Temple of Eastern Region and also the City Councillor and certainly the government of, and you're representing also, the city has done so much in bringing the lines, putting them in a proper places. I think the lines shows a lot. Mrs. Fletcher just now mentioned that the lines are from China. It is true. We try very hard to get the lines ready. You see that they are quite large, huge in size. That is not easy to put up into the container and everything, shipping everything. But what is more that we think that the lines is so important to be shipped, to be transported here in Toronto is that we show that this friendship which have been lasting for quite many years before, would be having a new stage, putting the good relations and friendship between China and Canada, between China and Toronto forward to a new stage. So I'm so happy today that we would be revealing the lines to the people of Toronto, not only for the eastern region of Chinatown. The lines shows a good spirit of Chinese nation. It will bring the friendship certainly between our two peoples. I'm so happy that today we place the lines, we reveal the lines at a very proper, very good time. Mrs. Fletcher, you may not know that tomorrow will be the Moon Festival, which is the Chinese traditional national, tomorrow, 28th.
Today?
No, not today. Some people say today we're expecting to anyway starting celebration today anyway. For the Moon Festival and also in a few days, October the 1st, will be the 55th National Day celebration of the People's Republic of China. We had a huge reception yesterday in celebrating our National Day already. So this is a very good time for showing the friendship between China and Canada. I will not say much. I think that everyone's waiting to see the lines. May the spirit of the lines, may the friendship between China and Canada remain forever. 我真係講幾句就係廣東話啦，就係今日真係好好嘅日子，就係陽光燦爛，大家心情真係幾好。因為咧，就係聽日就係我哋中秋節，嗰幾日咧就係我哋55週年嘅國慶，就係朋友們咧就多次係有啲地方。今日咧真好高興睇到我哋兩隻大獅子咧就係帶到微笑啊！就係進入我哋嘅東區，走入我哋多倫多城市。我諗咗咧，呢個獅子呢對獅子啊，將會係多倫多人民嘅心中，就係佔有好好嘅位置。呢個雙獅呢，就係展現咗我哋中國同多倫多嘅友誼。就係以後呢，就係大家嚟到睇嘅獅子嘅話咧，都諗到哦，我哋中國人喺呢個地方咧，即係有啲獅子呢個精神嚟咗，有咗好好嘅前途嚟咁。但我睇到咧朋友睇佢笑咧，大家真係佢哋真係獅子咧就係帶到微笑嚟到多倫多。我哋真係要大家咧協手，共同努力，促進我哋中加嘅友誼。我借呢個機會呢，也祝願在座的各位朋友中秋快樂，也是祝願大家在這個金秋的季節當中家庭幸福。謝謝大家。
Our Mayor David Miller was unable to be here today. He has another engagement, but he wanted me to express his warmest congratulations to the community. He's absolutely thrilled with this installation. He has assured me that he will do whatever possible to be here when we actually cut the ribbon for the archway. So he sent his very best here today. I'm going to call somebody up now who started this project, who was one of the dreamers for this project, and who is very beloved in this community, and last June went and was elected to be the MP for this community. And we know who that is. It's the former councillor for Ward 30 and our now MP for Toronto Danforth, and that is MP Jack Layton. Come on up, Jack.
有請前市議員、現任嘅國會議員林鄭先生講話。
唔該晒，唔該晒。各位嘉賓、各位朋友，你好，恭喜你，恭喜！ I just flew in from Halifax. I'm sorry to be a little bit late, but it is such a wonderful celebration here. I can't wait to see these lions. I've seen them before, but I'm still excited to see the lions. And I believe, having now visited most of the Chinese gates across Canada, in Montreal, in Vancouver, where I noticed they received some federal government assistance, and I have drawn this to the attention of our federal government, and we're hoping that we'll get some federal government assistance for this gate as well. Also in Victoria, there's a beautiful gate, but there's no question that this gate design with these lions will be the most beautiful Chinese gate in Canada. I particularly want to thank Paula Fletcher for her hard work. You know, sometimes an idea comes along, it's an exciting idea, and it's easy to talk about ideas. But actually completing all of the hundreds of steps that have to be taken in order to actually complete the project is very, very hard work. It's very difficult, and Paula is very, very determined, as we all know, and we can see the results. So thank you, Paula Fletcher, for your wonderful work.
林先生係啱啱從嗰個 Halifax 講過嚟，佢就
Yes, please, Kathy. Sorry. 唔該晒。
佢講到簡單啲嚇，佢話呢個關於中華門喺加拿大咧就有幾個，佢曾經見過溫哥華嘅同埋喺滿地可嘅都有中華門，但係佢相信咧喺我哋東區唐人街嘅呢個中華門咧會係最靚嘅，因為我哋今日睇到呢兩隻獅子都話係會最靚嘅。佢話佢係急不及待要睇到呢兩隻獅子，雖然佢以前都曾經見過，咁咧就依家咧都係心情好激動，因為呢兩隻獅子係安裝起嚟。咁就佢喺度特別多謝市議員 Paula Fletcher 方卓儀女士，因為佢為呢個中華門嘅工程係做咗好多工作。
Now, it's always a teamwork effort, and along the way, every step of the way, we've had the support of our wonderful MPP, Marilyn Shirley. Thank you very much, Marilyn. And I know she's working hard to see if some provincial funds can help out. I should introduce somebody who's come back to work in the community again after going off to have a baby, and she's now working back in my office. Monica Tang is here and was involved in the early meetings as well. And of course our wonderful friends from the government of China who helped to arrange for these lions to be available. They're inspiring, they're exciting. People traveling into this wonderful East Chinatown are going to be drawn here by these lions. They have such a positive energy associated with them, and it's a beautiful sculpture. So once again, a thank you from the people of Canada to the people of China for such a wonderful gift. But I have to save the best for last. The East Chinatown Chamber of Commerce and their board of directors and their presidents over the last number of years, the determination that they have shown to make this community successful, to have these small businesses, family businesses succeed, has been truly extraordinary. When we faced SARS, when we faced construction, when we faced blackouts, it's been every kind of challenge, but this has never diminished the determination of this wonderful group in this fabulous business community. And that's why it's very exciting that we're seeing the opening of this stage of the gate today, and may it mean prosperity and success for the business community. Thank you so much. I see Jason here, I see Gilbert here, I see Dale here, I see so many that should be recognized. Thank you very much.
TDC 公路建設，佢哋嘅生意係受到好大嘅損失，但係佢哋仍然都不斷嘅為呢個中華門同埋為呢個社區去努力嘅工作。
It gives me great pleasure now to introduce someone who is the head of the Chinese Gate Committee, the Jianghuamen Gate Committee. As we said earlier, the lions are phase one. They're the beginning installation of this vision, of this dream that we're making a reality. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce today someone who's been leading this project from the very beginning and is going to see it through to when it's up, and that is Mr. Jason Wong, the president of the Jaw Gate Committee. Please, Jason.
特別有請Jason 黃先生係中華門呢個籌建委員會嘅主席。
Jason wants to get those lions unveiled. And so he's going to forego his remarks until later. But what I would like to do, this is the site, as you know, of the Toronto Parking Authority. This is actually a parking lot. Although no one's going to know that, we're sorry, Maurice Anderson, because we're going to be looking at the lions, not where they're parking. And I think that we've been working together with Jason, with the East Chinatown Chamber of Commerce and the Gate Committee, working successfully with the Parking Authority, who see that this is a gorgeous installation. And Mr. Anderson said the other day he took his breath away when he saw the lions come down on the crane. So I would very much like to recognize him here today, Mr. Maurice Anderson, General Manager of the Parking Authority. Members of the Parking Authority Board, Mr. George Sulis, Mr. John Malatich, and Mr. Dave Roberts, and I think they're standing there under the tree. Just give us a wave. Thank you very much for having this installation here on Parking Authority.
喺度特別鳴謝多倫多泊車委員會嘅各位成員，因為大家都睇到呢個地方咧係一個泊車嘅地方，咁咧我哋就用咗幾個車位嚟建呢個中華門，今日得到佢哋嘅大力支持，所以喺度特別鳴謝佢哋。
And the Toronto staff who've worked very hard to get us this far, and they're committed to the gate, and that is Eva Payat from Economic Development, Karen Kesko, and George Rosansky, because as you know, when we redid Gerrard Street with all of the tracks that were taken out and repaved, that is the time when we built this project into the redoing of Gerrard Street, and we'd like to thank those people for the very hard work today. Thank you.
另外都要特別多謝多倫多經濟發展部嘅職員，因為佢哋係支持參與咗呢個中華門第一期工程嘅建設。
And it now gives me very great pleasure to call up another representative of this community, much loved in the Chinese community, who has dedicated her 13 years as a representative of Riverdale to serving this community and serving it very, very well. And of course, that's our dear MPP, Marilyn Shirley.
Good morning, Leho Leho. It's good to be here. We do want to see these lions unveiled. How many people here have seen them before when they were first uncrated? I know I have, and they're fabulous. I can't wait to see them again.
頭先蔡美玲女士問大家，即係呢兩隻獅子啱啱嗰日安裝嗰時，大家有幾多人喺度睇到佢哋安裝嘅過程㗎？
I want to say that I am speaking not just as your MPP, but also as a resident in the area for 25 years. I walk by and shop here all the time, so I am very proud as a resident and very pleased that we're going to have such a wonderful monument for people to see when they come into our area.
我今日企喺度講話咧，唔單止係代表我自己，我係省議員，但係我係作為呢個區嘅一個居民，我喺度住咗25年，我日日喺度買嘢喺度 shopping， 所以我係好自豪可以生活喺呢個地方，喺呢個多元文化嘅地方，同埋好高興見到呢兩隻獅子喺呢度安裝起嚟。
So I simply want to thank all of the partners who have been mentioned by Paula and Jack and others, the Chamber and everybody else who came together to make this day possible. It is the way we do things here in Toronto, Danforth and in Riverdale. I see Brian Smith is here from Wood Green, for instance, the hospital representatives, the bank, all kinds of people. We work together in partnership to get things done for our community. We have a lot more to do. We're going to have to help raise more money to build this monument, but so far the Chamber and all of us have been doing a great job getting the money. I brought representatives from the Chamber in to see the Minister of Tourism. We had a good first meeting. He said he's going to come and take a look. So we'll be going back to see Mr. Bradley and Mr. McGinty as well and saying that this is not only good for Riverdale and Toronto Danforth and the Chinese community, But this is going to be good for tourism clear across Toronto. So we need your help, but it will also be helping you improve and embellish tourism here in this city.
Yes. 頭先咧就方琦你已經多謝各位社區或者係組織都參與呢個中華門嘅建設。咁省議員蔡美玲就講到，佢話我哋會繼續努力，同埋會游說省政府得到更加多嘅資助嚟幫助呢個中華門，因為呢個中華門嘅建設唔單止係為多倫多東區唐人街，而係對於整個多倫多嘅旅遊業都係一個推進。
I just want to end by saying I bring greetings from my dear assistant Mana Wong, who is very disappointed she can't be here today. She's in Hong Kong visiting her mother, so she knew that I was coming here today and wanted me to bring greetings from her. You know that she's been very involved and active in the partnership from day one. So on that note, I want to congratulate everybody and look forward to the unveiling of the great white lions later.
今次此機會要多謝佢嘅助手係黃婉晶女士，佢今日唔喺度喺香港，但係咧佢喺呢個機會多謝大家。
Thank you, Marilyn, and we hope we'll have a lot of photos that we can send to Mana. Yes. Marilyn said how many people had seen the lions yet, and how many people saw the picture in the paper of them being placed gently. And that was done by a volunteer. We found the All Canada Crane Company and Local 793 of the International Union of Operating Engineers took that as a labor of love as well and deposited the lions. We'd like to thank them for their gift to this installation.
喺呢度值得一提嘅係，我哋安裝呢兩隻獅子所請嘅工程人員，佢哋係義工嚟嘅，佢哋係多倫安省嘅793分會係工會，佢哋係義務提出幫手將呢兩隻獅子安裝起嚟，係好大嘅工程，所以喺度特別鳴謝佢哋。
And while Marilyn had said Brian Smith, the Executive Director of Wood Green, is here. Welcome, Brian, and your support for this project over the long term. I'd like to acknowledge that Tony Corey, the Superintendent for 55 Division, is here with us today. Thank you for being here, Tony. And Rebecca Lee is here from the Seas Center, another institution, fabulous one in our community. Thank you for being here with us today. And a very special group is here. And if you can look behind the lions, you'll see that on the wall there is this lovely mural, Winter, Spring, Summer, Fall, in China. And the group of students from the Ralph Thornton Center that painted this is here with us today. And where are those students? Can you just wave to us? There they are right here. Come up here, please, and just be acknowledged by the crowd. Come on, gang. So we're really creating an awful beautiful parking lot here. Lots of value added for parking. Please pay tribute to the young people that painted the mural. This is the Ralph Thornton Center.
呢啲學生就係嗰啲後邊嗰個牆畫嘅嗰啲學生，佢哋係由Ralph Thornton Center 佢哋組織嘅。
And Winnie Lee is here from Ralph Thornton. Thank you. There she is, Winnie. Thank you for coordinating that great work. I've called these young people up, and we're going to hear from some very exciting young people in a moment. But first of all, this has always been a community project, and one of the things that we've been involved in for the beginning and getting the lines up and dreaming and going to build the gate, realize the dream of this gate in this community, has been the support from the local schools and the students who, this is the Chinese culture that will be erected here in this area. It will be a signal for everyone who lives here, but very proud moment for those young students of Chinese origin who attend our many, many schools. I'd like to call up our school trustee, Rick Telford, for a few words about the Chinese gate.
特別有請係本區嘅教育委員杜慧玲先生，因為呢個中華門係代表中國嘅傳統文化。
Thanks very much, Paula. And I just want to start again by thanking the Chinatown Eastern Chamber of Commerce as well as the Chinese Gate community. And earlier it was said that the lion symbolized strength and friendship. And of course, I believe, as your public school trustee, that schools must be strong in order for us to have a strong community.
教育委員嘅話嚟先，佢就講佢話再次多謝參與呢個中華門呢個工程嘅所有人。咁佢想講嘅就係中華門呢個係代表一個友誼同埋力量，同埋咧佢係好相信呢個可以加強我哋多倫多唔單止東區唐街同埋多倫多呢個多元文化嘅建設。
And we know that the lions are symbols of friendship, and of course we know that in schools, that's where friendship really often begins. And so it's really exciting for me today to be able to introduce two students from Leslieville Public School. It's Annie Chan and Julia Lim, who would like to come up and say a few words about why the lions are important, why the archway and the lions are important to them as young people in this community. So it's my pleasure to introduce them.
Honored guests and members of the Leslieville and Eastern Chinatown community. My name is Julia Lim.
And my name is Annie Chen. On behalf of the students and staff of Leslieville Public School, we would like to thank everyone in our community for making the Chinese Archway project possible. It is wonderful to see members of our community working together to recognize the Chinese culture and their contributions to our community.
The archway and twin lion statues will be a wonderful gateway to our community and a celebration of Chinese art and architecture. We hope that people from all over Toronto and the world will come to see the gateway and spend time in Toronto's Eastern Chinatown.
Last spring, our class went to City Hall to make a presentation to City Council to support this project because we felt it was important for our community. It is very exciting to see the progress the project has made. The twin lions are beautiful. Again, on behalf of our school, we thank you.
Thank you very much for bringing the students here, and also those students from Leslieville went to City Council to advocate for the gate. They all came, the grade 6 class, and said build that gate, and City Council said yes, we will. We're going to build the lions, and then we're going to build the gate, and so you've played an important role. Thank you very much, girls, for that. Go ahead, sorry.
特別鳴謝係 Leslieville School 嘅兩位校長、為正校長同副校長，頭先見到兩位，因為佢哋係特別支持呢個項目，就曾經派佢哋1年級到6年級嘅學生咧，就去到市政府去游說市政府去支持呢個項目。
And of course, this is phase 1, the gate. Phase 2, look up. You'll see the archway here, but if you look way up, you can imagine how beautiful it's going to be on this corner here in East Chinatown. And I want you all to remember you were here today when we unveiled phase 1, and I know you'll be here when we unveil phase 2. There are people who have worked to make this possible and given financial donations. In particular, I just want to acknowledge Western Union for their donation for the mural project, which is part of the parking lot project. And thank you very much to A.J. Hanna, the Vice President of Western Union, who's here. Thank you. And in this community, we have a very special relationship with other businesses, such as Bridgepoint Health, which you can't see right now, but it is in behind the old Riverdale Hospital, and they've been very supportive of this project and other projects in East Chinatown. And Marion is unable to be here, but she says, all the best, Godspeed, build it quickly. So thank you very much, Marion Walsh from Bridgepoint. It gives me very great pleasure to call up another partner in this community, which is Scotiabank, who have been tremendously supportive, and Gilbert Ching and Miss Williams. Could you please, Ms. Christine Williams from Scotiabank and Gilbert Ching, we have some very good news here this morning from you, I think.
下面有請代表Miss William 女士同埋 Gilbert 陳先生咧，係代表 Scotiabank。
Madam Chen, Consul General, People's Republic of China, Jack, the leader of the NDP and MP for Toronto Danforth, Marilyn, who is the MPP Toronto Danforth, Paula, who is the Councillor Ward 30, Mr. Telfer and his students, Mr. Wang Jason, Dale, the President of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, community leaders, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of Scotiabank, it is indeed my pleasure to join you in welcoming and celebrating the installation of the Twin Lions as the first phase of the Zhang Haomen Archway. It's indeed memorable to note that the lions represent strength in terms of our community. And I would like to recognize the partnership that has been developed between all the community leaders, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, in terms of making this a reality. And we at Scotiabank are committed, definitely committed, to helping build communities in which we do business. And we have been doing business in this community for over 100 years. In addition to our corporate support, our employees are today volunteering to help raise funds for the second phase. So please support them by purchasing the models of the archway, as our Scotia employee program will support in matching funds from the sale of the models today. Again, we are delighted to be here. We are indeed delighted to be here, and it is in my pleasure on behalf of Scotiabank to present to you tangible evidence of our continued support, a check for $15,000 toward the project, and we look forward to celebrating its completion. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Go onto the steps.
No, it's okay.
Let's get down the steps.
No, it's okay. Stay back, stay back.
Jack, you're there. Paula.
Okay.
Bravo.
我相信大家已經睇到張 check 㗎啦，咁我就簡單翻譯下我哋嘅District Vice President 所講嘅。我哋豐業銀行係好支持呢個中華門，亦都一直以嚟，我哋已經喺呢度超過100年，喺呢個社區度咧，我哋係與社區一同一同向前邁進嘅。咁就我哋今日就我哋豐業銀行嘅 volunteer 咧就會賣中華門嘅 model。OK， 希望大家買多啲 model 嚟支持我哋第2期嘅中華門，因為你俾幾多錢買呢個 model 咧？我如果係豐業銀行賣嘅咧，我哋銀行會係 double 嗰啲錢，籌咗幾多，我哋係會再捐多幾多錢嘅。所以多謝各位，希望大家踴躍買我哋嘅 model。多謝各位。
Okay, just now that's a matching gift. So if you buy a model from the Scotiabank, they will match another one. So you buy one, the chamber, the organizer for the arch will get, the two. So please buy more and more. Okay, that's
These beautiful models of the gate are available at the Scotiabank and elsewhere, and it's very exciting news to know that if you buy one, there will be a matching donation from the bank. I know that there is a copy of this gate in the office of the President of the Bank of Nova Scotia, because I gave it to him when I met with him. They're $20 each, and there's a clock here, a working clock, so it's also very functional. I'd like to, on behalf of the organization, present one of the gold gates to Christine in appreciation of their wonderful support for this project, and to Gilbert. Thank you.
Very honorable. Thank you very much.
係20蚊一個，同埋上邊係帶一個電子鐘，就希望大家踴躍購買。
I can see by the clock on the gate that it's 12:07, so I know we're getting anxious to see the lions. I will note that Dragon Fest is taking place east of Broadview. It's great. I'm sure if you walk down there after, we can get some food and see the great booths and experience East Chinatown. I'd also like to thank Donald Lamb, who's here today from the National Congress of Chinese Canadians. And what I'm going to do now is just call up a few people that I've recognized to help us unveil this, because this is indeed a community unveiling. And my partner in crime, my co-project manager to get those lions installed, Bernard, you have to come up today.
依家有請頭先謝志如方卓理事，即係多謝嘅各位可以上
Members
台
of
一齊
the chamber that would like to come up and please come. It's our project. Come on up.
東區華中
Tony
嘅所有
Corey,
成員
55 Division, please come.
同埋50
Ryan
分
Smith.
Is this right?
Don't do it until I call.
Everybody,
Okay, on the other side too. Okay.
all right, let's count it off. I know, wait, everybody. Everybody's going to participate. I know. We ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to count to 3.
Oh, no. Okay.
1, everybody. 1, 2, 3.